Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be bringing you Raze on Split. I know we did a Raze lineup video on Split a while ago. If you did not watch that, I highly recommend you watch that because a lot of those lineups are very, very good. They will benefit your team in multiple ways. Breaking util, killing enemies, stopping the plan, all that, etc. So if you did not watch that video, make sure you go back and watch the Raze nades on Split video. Other than that, today I'm going to be showing you how to play Raze very efficiently on Split. Raze is a very common duelist, but a lot of people don't know how to play her efficiently, so I'm going to be showing you how to do that today. Let's just jump right into it. Starting off towards B, if you want to start towards B main, you want to use your boom bot in an informational way. A lot of people like to pre-aim this angle off the rip because they see it before you come to it. So what you can do is you could kind of throw your boom bot either off of this, and it will spot them here holding the angle. And after you throw this boom bot, you know, if somebody shoots it, if it spots someone, you know, you say, oh hey, one here or two, depending on if two people shot towards the boom bot, and that gives good information for your team. Typically as Raze, you don't really want to play towards sight because your nade is really good to stop the plant or stop the push in general. Now it doesn't mean you can't play sight. If I were to play sight, I would play towards backside. Although backside is fully spammable through this box, it's unlikely for somebody to be actually playing backside due to the reasoning of it being super spammable. So if you are playing here, they might look at you, but they're not 100% going to be expecting you here. That way you can get one or two quick frags and then you can fall off, and or you could throw your nade again. But typically as Raze, you kind of want to be playing either towards rafter or towards heaven. That way if they throw smokes and you're towards rafter, you can just pull your nade, throw your nade B main, swing with it. Maybe your teammate backside or someone could swing with you, and now you'll have this team in a very collapsed area. And with all this combined together, it will really stop their push. But if you're playing towards B heaven, you don't want to swing rafter, you really just want to nade the plant. Now towards mid, same thing with your boom bot. You want to use it in an informational way, so throwing it down mid. It'll clear your right side or your left side, and you could hold vice versa. And then there's also some nade lineups from vent and mail that I have shown you in the previous video. So if you didn't watch that, like I said before in the intro, make sure you go watch that. If you're playing towards A site, you can play aggressively or passively. If I'm playing here, I like to play passively because my nade, like I said on the other site, is very beneficial. It could stop the plant and stop the pushes, which is really what you need on a map like Split. But if you are playing aggressively, same concept. You throw your boom bot towards A main, and you can fall off and calm what you hear. If no one's spotted by your boom bot, they might be hiding from it, which is very common. Keep that in mind. You can play towards screen. It's a really good angle. Although it is pre-aimed, it is an angle that's really good to hold still. You can hold it crouched, which is more unexpected. Obviously, you can play towards sight. Is really good as well. Same thing. Nade, stop, stall, kill. But as Raze, I like to play towards heaven and or ramp. If you're playing towards heaven, you could stop their push very fast by throwing a nade. Now, anyone in this choke is going to take a lot of chip damage and or guarantee you a kill or two, especially comboed with a breach stun or an Astra stun. Then if you're playing towards ramp, this is a very common pre-aim spot as well, but it's also a really beneficial spot for you because you could satchel out if you're in danger. So everyone knows how to defend on Split, but not a lot of people know how to attack on Split. So that's what we're mainly going to be covering over today. Let's get right into it. If you're attacking towards A, it's really good because they'll usually have a Cypher, and you could do the nade lineup like I showed you in the other video, so you better go watch it. Or if you want to save your nade, I'd throw my boom bot towards A main, and I would double satchel towards ramp. Typically you would do this with an Omen Flash, and you would take ramp together. But if you're just going towards sight, your satchel pathing would look like this. Then from here, you could either jump crouch onto rafter and hold rafter. And if you're not going towards here or heaven, you would go towards sight and it would look something like this. And then your nade, obviously, you would throw to the direction that you're not going to before you do your satchels. So if I'm going towards sight, I would throw my nade towards heaven and then satchel. And if I'm going towards rafter with my satchels, I'll throw my nade either elbow or spawn. For mid, you pretty much have to clear everything with your body all the way up until you're right here. Then you boom bot in one direction, and then you can work off of that. So say if you want to boom bot vent, spots nobody vent, you swing towards heaven with your team. Same thing the other way, you can throw your Roomba towards heaven. Make sure you're holding vent. And if it spots somebody, you can either swing and kill them, or you can go towards vent. Now if you're attacking B, typically you'll have a teammate here holding this line the whole entire time. And once you get to roughly here, that's when you're going to use your boom bot. I like to throw my boom bot a little bit past this. That way it bangs off and comes back and clears the close left angle, which is a very common angle. And then we could use our satchels to get out to sight. You would want to typically go up of here due to the verticality of this map. It's very crucial. That would look like this. And before that, you could either nade towards back site and or nade towards close new box. And if you don't want to go on top of it, you could also go next to it. That's pretty much all I got for you guys today. If you want to see a more in-depth guide for Raze on Split, I'd be more than willing to record that for you. Just make sure to let me know down in the comments. If you want to see Raze on a different map or another duelist on Split, make sure to let me know that as well in the comments. Other than that, I've been Chris your Cookie, otherwise known as CG Cock. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Peace, peace.